I set this over here. This is where the ducks always come up, walking through here up to come in the barn. And so I put these here, a nice big one and a smaller cozy one with straw in hopes that they would use it as a nest. But nope, they just keep dropping them wherever they are. I didn't even know it rained last night. I was just getting the bucks new water before I bring them out here. And I saw that their feed dish had water in it. I thought things seemed wet, but I thought it was just like humidity wet, you know, how it gets in Georgia. Last night, around midnight, I heard something outside, and I opened up the front door and I looked around, thinking that my outside cat was, you know, maybe getting into a scuffle or something. And it was so thick with fog. I wish I had gotten some video of it. I should have next time. It was so thick with fog, and it made me think of a picture my mom had posted that morning. It was out her backyard overlooking the river in Massachusetts with fog coming up the river, just all misty, and she called it dragon's breath. And I was just like, oh, there's dragon's breath here too. It's nice to feel connected to my family in those small little ways. Sometimes I do seriously just look up at the moon and think about how my family's looking at the same moon as me. It's hard being spread apart so far, not being close together, but we all have our different ways, and we're all on our own journeys and paths. And looks like they got to it before me. I wonder what did it. It could have been any kind of rodent or possum or anything, really. But yeah, it looks like they've been back to making a nest here. You see the indentations? They did have one here. So I looked here yesterday. They must have done it yesterday afternoon after my chores were done. Oh my goodness, look at y'all. Those mealyworms ate all that food, or at least buried it underneath the oats. So they obviously enjoy it. And just in case anybody wants to correct me on how I say mealworms, I've always said mealyworms, and I always will. That's just what they are to me. They are really going crazy though. I might have to take some out to feed the chickens. The problem is there's so many pupa right now that to separate them out, it's going to be hard. But this is just to show you that you can keep your mealworm colony outside in your barn, and they will just hibernate when it's too cold for them. Oh, my beautiful kitty. Maybe I'll get to feel your babies today. So, as I've told you guys for many years now, left is lunch, so that's the rumen on the left side, and right is runts. So, if you're looking to feel movement in a baby, well, that's a lot of rumen movement, I can tell. Nothing bony. At this point, we'd be feeling elbows, knees, heads. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to let her eat without poking at her, and trim her hooves. That's something I like to do during pregnancy. Make sure she has her vitamin E and selenium, and just get her used to this morning feeding all over again. What do you think, kitty? You're happy just to have extra grain, aren't you? Babies. Good sharing. I just love these goats. They love hay. I think the reason why they love me is hay. We are already out of the 20 some odd bales that we got at the last low price of the season. And I am just very apprehensive about having to spend $12.50 a bale for the rest of the winter. when they go through this much hay, and it's imperative that they have it, hay is a crucial part of a goat's diet. They have to have 5% of their body weight every day to maintain a proper healthy rumen. And this is irregardless of whether you grain feed them or they have forage to eat, they have to have the hay. It's imperative to their health. So I am looking into buying a bigger size. The round bales around here are all grass. None of them are alfalfa. But there are square bales of alfalfa, like the 1,000-pound size instead of these 50-pound sizes that we've been getting. I'm looking at getting that, but even that is $220, and dropping $220 is a big difference on getting the smaller bales every week. So I know it'll be better in the long run, but there just isn't $220 extra dollars in any of our weekly paychecks. So we're gonna have to get creative. We'll figure it out though. We never get to the point where our animals are putting us in danger of not eating, but we also always make sure that they're taken care of before any extra things for us. We just kind of do without any extra fluff like most families have. We don't go to movies, we don't go out to eat. So it's a sacrifice that we have chosen to be able to have fresh milk and fresh eggs and fresh meat on our homestead. Not everybody wants to live a frugal life where you struggle with not having extra stuff, not being able to get the brand new gadget that you really want for your homestead, and things like that can be kind of a struggle. But it's a struggle worth having because all of the benefits far outweigh the struggle when things are tight.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment down below, and we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots. Peace.